Good night. Chibong, Marum, good night. Or good morning, good day, good afternoon. Wherever you are, it's Alberta here, and I'm just coming to you live all the way from Melbourne, Australia. I'm here. I just want to share a little bit of this topic: mistakes made by those working for someone else or building someone else's dream. And we've been there. So a lot of times those that are working for, someone else, or those that are called employees like me, I'm still an employee and I'm also my own boss. So those that work for someone else or employees or 9-to-5 grind people, the most biggest mistake they do is regarding the results. They think and they think they're getting paid according to the number of hours they put in their work. But it's not true. It's not the number of hours you get paid on. It's not your qualification. It's not your number of hours or time that you put in your work. It's your effort. It's your skills, your skill set that is paid. So an example, I'll just tell you a little story that I learned about, someone who went and did a 5 minutes job and was paid $1,000 for 5 minutes work. And even, the person was called in to do, to fix something, a tradie person. He was called in to fix something that this company was struggling with for, I think, 3 hours. They were struggling with getting I believe the sound system of this event coming on. So they called this this trade person. So this trade person went, and for 5 minutes he just touched a button or something, a pin, and the sound came on, or whatever it is, the power. It came on. And then he went to the receptionist and he put his invoice in. And the receptionist got the invoice and said, "Hey, this is, you just did a 5 minutes job and you're charging us $1,000. And then the tradie person said, "Yes, that's me. That's my work. Well, why are you questioning my work?" So she wasn't happy. So she took the invoice to the big boss, the manager. So she went to the manager and she said, "Hey, this person came in just 5 minutes to fix our issue and charged us $1,000. So the manager was so curious why, this person charged $1,000. So he called the person. He called the person and he asked him, "Hey, you came and you did a 5 minutes job and you charged us $1,000. And then the trade person said, "Okay, I'll break down the invoice for you." So he broke it down. He said, $100 is my call-out fee to get me from my place to your place, to your location. That's my call-out fee. The $900 is, to know which button to touch to make that system work. And so the CEO was lost. The manager was lost. He didn't know what to say because for 3 hours they were struggling. They were struggling to fix the system, but they couldn't. And this person came for 5 minutes and fixed it. So you can read the scenario behind this. It's not time that is charged or that you're getting paid on. It's the skill set and the value that you provide. You're paid on your value. The company pays you, like right now. The result that you're getting in your job, your 9-to-5 grind, even whatever result or whatever pay it is that you're getting now, is paid according to the value you bring to the company, the value you bring to the organization. You're not paid according to your time that you spend there. So get it right. It's the skill set. Someone can know so much and 5 minutes can make $10,000 with that. So it's your talent, it's the skills that you have, it's the experience. It's not the qualification, it's not your time. So today things have changed. Things have changed, and I see this a lot in, trade people, people with like the artist, say for example the makeup artist, the photographers, all these entrepreneurs. They don't charge according to their time. They charge according to the value they bring to an event or a project. You as well, whatever you bring to your company, you paid according to your value. So now you look at yourself now. How many things do you know? How many things? How many skills do you know? Are you going to rely on that one skill? Because nowadays, you know what companies are doing? They're outsourcing the jobs, the market, because they realize that the people that are old schooled, they only know one thing, but they don't know the technology side of things. So most organizations and companies are getting rid of these people unless you come out of that. You come out of that and you must unlearn and relearn. Unlearn the old ways and relearn the new ways, because otherwise you'll be kicked out from that organization or from that company. Because why? You don't own it. You're not the owner of that organization or that company or that government department that you're holding. I see a lot of people taking photos around their desktop, around their workstation, but they forget the privacy of that company or the organization that they're working for. It's very, very important. And they forget that they don't own that company or the department. Unless you're the owner of that organization or the company, then you can market yourself on social media with your desktop or whatever it is, or the car. But if you don't own that company, you're just another expense for that company. Because why? They're only paying you for the value you bring to that company. So in today's time, now it's a side hustle. It's a must. Starting a side hustle is a must, and try to be smart. Try to work smart. Social media, technology, the internet is here. Information is here. But you must get the right. There's so many information that can confuse you. So you have to unlearn and relearn what you need to upgrade your skills, to upgrade your value. I'll give another scenario. Something that you are doing, like, the job that you're doing now, for 8 hours in that job, you sit there like the whole day. Someone can do it for 2 hours because they're more valued than you. So example, you're doing one thing, but you don't know the other thing, but this person comes in and knows things. The organization or the company, the business, will hire this person, especially with having skill set around technology, around social media, because a lot of businesses now are winning because of social media platforms. A lot of businesses now are winning because of technology. And if you don't have any skills or any experience around that, you are sitting at the edge, because anytime when you walk in, they'll tell you to go home. And the worst thing you can do is stress about it and start thinking, oh my gosh, I've seen this online business like 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, but I'm still, I should have done it. Now you regret. You regret a lot unless your skills set example. You are in the healthcare sector, then you need it. You need it. As like for me, I can get a job anywhere as a healthcare because this profession is needed anywhere, everywhere around the world. It's a must, and a lot of healthcare places, they need staff. So for us, we can work anywhere we want, or closer to home, or further from home, or wherever we can do fly in, fly out, all those jobs, contracts. But that's not what I want. I want more quality time with my family. I want time with my family. And time is the biggest asset for you and your family. Because a lot of families and broken families are going down because of time. They don't spend time together, working on things together, being in the spending quality time together. And it's a challenge when especially one person only is earning an income. And a lot of times we give excuses and say, hey, because your business needs a startup capital, me don't have money, I don't have any money to start it. Those are excuses. If you have a desire, you'll find a way. Everything is possible if you believe in it. So why give an excuse? You have 2 hands, you've got brain to think, you've got legs. You just create an idea and find a way to start that business you really want. So don't give excuses. Don't come here and say, oh, I came here, I want to start the business, but I don't have money. Don't tell me that. Did I tell you, or I told someone that I didn't have money and I didn't want to start this business? So don't give me those excuses. You tell yourself. Because the more you put words into your mouth, the more it becomes a reality. So back to those that are coming here, a lot of people want me to WhatsApp them. A lot of people want me to call them on the phone, messaging me on the phone and call them. But they're not following instructions when we tell them at the first. So the moment you come into here and ask about information, and if you don't follow what we tell you, you're not coachable. This is not for you. Don't waste our time and don't waste your time. We are only here to help serious, committed people that want to start their own digital business, that want to own a digital business so they can achieve whatever they desire and use technology to work smarter and not harder. Because you know why? Anyone can succeed today. Anyone can work for themselves. Anyone, it has been predicted that there's going to be uprising so many successful entrepreneurs around the world. Not many people will want to go to work for someone else anymore because of technology. So it's a revolution that's happening. Lots of people want to earn from home using the internet, using technology, or using social media. They want to work smart. They don't want to spend 8 hours sitting there stressing about, being bossed around. No, everyone wants to be their own boss because the income that they can make here is way, way more better than, their 9-to-5 grind, because they're only paid for what value they bring into that company or that business. But if you work for yourself and you learn, unlearn, and you develop yourself, you're doing really well. You're building your own thing and you're upgrading your skills. You're also developing yourself, both personally and professionally. So please don't come here and give excuses. Say, if you don't have an email, don't bother. The only way you can get into a business, you must have an email, and it has to be a personal email. So don't come here and waste my time and waste your time and say, I don't have an email. I don't have an email. I can't do the business. Then you can't do the business. Don't force yourself. Don't come here and ask me to call you. When we ask you, go and watch the replay of the webinar. Go and watch it. Because I'll be your coach. I'll be your mentor. I'll know straight away that you won't succeed when you don't follow instructions. Because if I'm succeeding and you're not following the first instructions, you will not succeed. Because you're not willing to learn. You're not willing to be coached. So these are some of the things we pick up from the start. And we only reply and we only commit our time to talk to the people that are committed. Because our time is important as your time. So that is all that I wanted to come here and share. Stop making mistakes and thinking that you are paid according to the number of hours you put in your work. It's not the hour. It's the value that you bring to the organization or the company. And if you're not bringing value at the moment, you'll be sitting at the edge. They can take you off anytime. Tomorrow you'll go and you will have no job. Because why? You're not willing to learn the techniques of social media, the sales funnel, the smartest way for that company to improve that company so they can improve their sales, so they can keep you there. These things that we're learning, we can bring it to companies and we can teach companies, and companies can win. What we're doing here at Traction Marketing, learning the technical side of it. We didn't have experience, we didn't have the skills, but this building our own business has taught us the skills. And now we see that we are valued in anywhere we go. But we can, only help those that are willing to, ask us to help them. Then we're more than happy to help and serve. But otherwise, we are building our digital business. We're upgrading ourselves. We're unlearning and relearning new things and new ways of doing things. We're upgrading our skills, and we are very, very valuable. So you need to sit down and really look at yourself now, especially to the employees, the full-time employees now. If you're a full-time employee, you sit down and you think, what skills do I have? I only know how to go and type letters, or I only know how to do this, I only know Excel. Those are old things. This 20 years ago. But if you know a variety of skills, if you know a variety of techniques that can bring value to that company and improve the image of it and the sales of that business, then you are so valuable. The company will pay you higher, way, way better than even whoever your boss is. Because your boss doesn't know the skills that you know. So start thinking about starting something that you can build on and also learn on, make mistakes because you're bettering yourself. So one of the smartest way now going forward in any organization, any business is, having that technology and integrating it with the business or the company in your organization. Now, a lot of companies are hiring social media people that are, this position about social media was never there 20 years ago. But now you can see, like, companies now are realizing that they need these people. They need these social media marketing people. They need these people that work with social media so they can advertise, they can promote their products. And if you don't have that skills, a grade 6 or grade 10 dropout, a person that didn't go to uni, has that skill, and a company can hire them for 100,000 and you'll be still paid at 50,000 in a year. And that's the truth. So start thinking about upgrading your skills, start thinking about, building yourself something that you can lean on when things happen, when your job is gone and taken off you, or when the company closes down because they're not making any money. Start thinking around it and really start learning, willing to learn. You have to be willing to learn. So thank you so much. That was it. That was my little go live for tonight. I wanted to share with you. And good night to Paul. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Good night to you, wherever you are. Good night from Melbourne, Australia. To those that still need information, my website is there, www.albertatagusgaliana.com. And register with your full name and email, and then you'll get a link to a free webinar. Watch our 90 minutes. There's a replay that will come to your email. Watch it, learn about it, learn the business model of this business. And then if you think it's yours, continue on to the next step, which is paying your one-time registration fee. Come in, you'll meet me in there. I'll introduce the different 5 income streams that we have to you on a one-on-one coaching call. And we'll add you to the private page as well, where we, you learn more about the business, and you may know someone in there as well. A lot of people went into the business and they know someone they know in there. So it's a small world when social media and technology connects us all. So it's your choice, your decision, and your commitment. Not mine, it's yours. With that, good night from Melbourne. I'll see you guys on the inside.